56-year-old Hait Vo was convicted of aggravated sexual assault last Thursday. The DA's office says on Friday he didn't go to the sentencing. In May of 2020, he was arrested for an incident that happened in January of 2020 and was re-indicted in 2023.
As we were preparing for trial, our prosecutors wanted to ensure that we had the most accurate charges in place, and that's why they re-indicted the case.
According to the affidavit, the victim was a 24-year-old with cerebral palsy and severe epilepsy. She wanted to stay at a Lunar New Year church event after her family left. Later on, she started asking for a ride home. Vo offered and took her to his house first, taking pictures of her in different outfits before forcing himself on her. The victim was afraid if she fought, he wouldn't take her home. The DA's office says the jury deliberated for 3 hours before finding Vo guilty. They decided his punishment would be 10 years in prison. Prosecutors requested Vo be detained, but the request was denied.
When a defendant knows that they're likely facing a significant amount of prison time, our concern is that the risk is heightened, that they may be a flight risk. And so that is why we requested that this defendant be remanded into custody.
Judge Bob Perkins presided over the case. He tells Fox 7 the defendant had made all his court appearances before, so there wasn't any indication he wouldn't come to the sentencing. Now, law enforcement is looking for Vo.
To the family, I am so sorry that the family has to continue to wait for justice in this case. If you know the whereabouts of defendant Mr. Vo, in this case, we would ask that you report them to authorities so that he can be arrested and begin to serve his sentence in prison.